We're here at WROL with Gil Matos, who is also a co-host of Sus Deportes. Gil, you've been very busy these days. What's going on?
Well, trying to get famous, I guess. Working on this new project now, and I'm very, very excited about it. I think Sus Deportes is going to provide the Latino community a platform to get out all their passion for sports. Greg Molina actually came up with the idea for the show and stuff, and he's put it all together, and we're hoping to provide the Latino community with that platform.
I have been covering baseball and sports for El Mundo for about, I'd say 4 years or so. Within that time, there's been a group of individuals that have always been around each other, that have always discussed sports, and those individuals, quite frankly, was like Omar Cabrera from Univision and Yuri Berenger from the Spanish Baseball Network. We always got together, and we said it'd be fun. More than anything else, it would be fun.
I'm co-hosting the show from 9 to 11 with Yuri Berenger, who's on the Spanish Baseball Radio Network, and he's been doing play-by-play for the Red Sox on Spanish radio for over a while now. I think almost 10 years. In some capacity, he's been working with the Red Sox. I don't know, my role basically is to discuss whatever's going on in the day, whatever, you have to constantly adjust. You have a set agenda of what you're going to go with into the show, but it all depends on what the callers are talking about, what they want to talk about,
I think that we complement what's going on right now in the Hispanic arena in sports. I think where we distinguish ourselves is that, one, we are Monday through Friday. We are 4 hours every single night. We will talk about not just sports, but we'll talk about different issues and different topics. Every night we can go from having a professional athlete like Manny Del Carmen or some other ball player on the air, and then the next minute go out and talk about a local little league. So we're going to basically run the gamut. I think that sets us apart because we're focused on sports, but we're focused on the community in whole, which is important.
I think also the cast of characters that we have here, we're from very different parts of Latin America. We have Omar Cabrera's El Salvadorian, Greg's Puerto Rican, Yuri's Panamanian, my dad's Cuban, my mom's Dominican. So we have the very different aspects of not only, the American culture, but the Latino culture as well. So
Sus Deportes is predominantly in Spanish. Being a U.S.-born Latino, are you comfortable talking about sports in Spanish?
That's a good question. I feel a lot more comfortable. I can express myself easier in English, more eloquently. But I've been practicing a lot in Spanish, reading as much as I can in Spanish, and that's one of the things that I look at this as. It's a challenge for me too, because I know about the sports and I know them in and out, but expressing them in Spanish is a different challenge for me. So I'll throw in the Spanglish once in a while. When I don't know a word, I switch it right to English right away. So
yeah, Spanglish works.
Yeah, it works. It works. As long as people understand what I'm saying, that's all I care about. But I am trying to master the language a little bit. So I ask people to be patient with me.
And the thing is, too, we're very interactive. So we would love the radio listeners to always call in at 617-770-3030. Believe me, they're going to laugh. We're going to have a couple of produced pieces that they're actually going to love. I mean, it's going to be a funny thing. We're going to make people laugh. We're going to make people think. We're going to entertain people. And once in a while, we're going to make you angry, too, which is okay.
So has anyone called to complain about A-Rod or to agree with A-Rod?
Yeah, well, as you can imagine, it's a very heated topic with Dominicans, and we've had a few people mention, talk about that. People agreeing with him, people disagreeing with him. Most of the people that do disagree with him are Dominican, though, so I can't lie about that.
So do you disagree or do you agree? What's your opinion about the situation?
Me personally, I'm in the same boat as A-Rod, so I sympathize with him. I'm an American-born Latino, and despite the fact that I'm extremely proud of my heritage and being Cuban and Dominican, very proud of being Latino. I am an American, so if the choice were mine, I would play for the American team because that's my country. Like Juanes said in his song, "Ame la tierra en que naciste."
Sí, mira, estaba escuchando un programa en la radio, pero como es en inglés.
Pero chico, tú no te has enterado que hay un nuevo programa deportivo en español en la radio con Greg Molina, Uri Berenguer, Omar Cabrera y Gil Matos de lunes a viernes entre las 7 y 11 p.m. en la 9:50 AM, brother.
No me digas eso. Tú me quieres decir a mí que yo puedo enterarme sobre todo en deporte.
Chacho, bota ese periódico para allá.